Alright, so I had someone in the comments section say, Daniel, show us how to sexually escalate while talking about something platonic. I'm going to go one step further than that in this video. It's going to be a long video. It's going to be a strong video. It's going to be a powerful video. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to go over some seduction patterns that I want to read over from Ross Jeffries. Look at my ears. You see how they're fucking symmetrical right now? This is from meditation. Meditation, this is off topic, but meditation doesn't mean sitting down, closing your eyes. Meditation means falling in love with your passion and your art. Mine is seduction. As you can see, I'm very skinny. To be honest, I haven't been working out that much. It's just a struggle for me to even keep weight on me, to keep muscle on me. So I only work out like maybe, you know what I'm saying, 5 to 10 times a month. That is why I'm so obsessed with seduction, because it's the words, it's the language, it's the patterns, it's the tonality, it's the way you present yourself, it's the way you hold your frame that can really get a girl turned on. Girls will chase the tall guy, obviously, always, right? But he will never work on himself in this way, so he will never fulfill her in that way. And then this is where you can fill in the gap. You can always be that guy that really got her mentally turned on, that no other guy could do that, right? So let's start this off with the platonic seductive aspects of tonality. So I'm going to think up a little demonstration here, a little example. So a girl might say, she's like, hey, you might be like, hey, they don't have the chickpeas here? Fuck, I love those fucking chickpeas. They're so fucking good. I guess they're out of them though. What's up with you? Where are you from? Or what are you getting? Oh yeah? Oh, the what? Oh, the fucking pizza? No, you gotta try this. This stuff right here? Yeah, no, it's so fucking good. Yeah, I could tell you're a glutton for pleasure, huh? I could tell. What was your name, by the way? Nice to meet you. Um, let's change that around. No food around. Food's an easy one. Food is an easy one because food is pleasurable when you eat it. Hey, excuse me, I'm actually really curious about something. Wait, where are you from? Ah, no, that makes sense. No, I love girls from Cali. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love girls from Cali. They're so much fucking fun. But I'm just curious about you, though. I don't know. I just wasn't getting that vibe. No, don't get me wrong. Like, you seem like you'd be pretty fun, but I feel like you're like really picky with guys like that you are fun with, huh? Yeah. No, I could tell. I could tell what type of guy you probably like. It might be explicit though. Are you pretty open minded? Yeah. No, I could tell that you like a dominant, confident guy that knows exactly what the fuck to do with you, exactly how to handle you, all of your vibes, right? Your brattiness, but also the times when you feel a little bit shy and you need to feel more comfortable. And so he knows how to move things forward in that way that's slow and lets that tension build more and more to the point where you just find yourself lost in the moment and all you desire is to let go and allow yourself to be taken in that way that truly fulfills your feminine desires. Right? So, that would be an example right there. You're just gonna be like, I love that. I love that. No. Here's another example. You might even switch up the vibe. You're talking to this girl, you're just vibing, you're like, hey, what are you doing right now? Hey, 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 what are you doing right now? Hey, actually, hey, what are you doing right now? Hey, excuse me, hi. I'm curious about something. Who are you? You seem like fun. Yeah, you seem like you know how to vibe and shit. Wait, I'm curious though. What are you doing right now? 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 That's how you're gonna get her fucking wet and turned on, dude. Okay? It's gonna do it.
Oh Lord. I'm sorry. I'm just in a silly, goofy mood.
Okay. Here's how it goes. Let's read some patterns, okay? So this one's the bonding pattern, okay? Time out. Time out. There's one more before it. Pleasing. I'm not nice. To be nice is to be weak. I'm pleasing. Pleasing is power, held in proper restraint and exercised with precision. Lock eyes and touch anchor. There's pauses. I'm going to read the pauses too. Can you feel that? Can you feel that difference? So the girl goes, you're nice. And you go, I'm not nice. To be nice, pause. To be nice is to be weak. I'm, pause. My pause is that I'm not going to say pause. I'm just going to pause and you'll know that's, okay? I'm not nice. To be nice is to be weak. I'm pleasing. Pleasing is power, held in proper restraint and exercised with precision. Can you feel that? Can you feel the difference? Lock eyes, and touch yourself to anchor. Exercise with proper precision. Proper precision. Keep in mind, so this one's a bonding pattern. Hold up, this girl. I will call you your name, simple. You're not allowed to call me by my name until you earn that right. Do you understand? If you disobey, there will be punishment. Okay. Bonding patterns, stone necklace pattern. Okay, keep in mind, as always, that this is not a magic bullet, so it should be used as part of an overall seduction structure. Also keep in mind, I do not say this to a babe word for word. I wrote it out this way. Also, because I tend to recall more when I'm out sarging if my patterns were written with a shitload of details. And also, I knew where I wanted to go with it and what commands I wanted to include. I've been staring at your necklace, wondering why it reminded me of something, and now I remember what it was. I recall a story I read once called the Eros Stone Necklace. It was about a woman who was growing apart from her lover and was losing faith in love. One night she was out walking up in the mountains near her home, and she sat up upon a rock, and she was staring at the stars. She made a wish that a man would come into her life and fill her with the adventure she had been missing. Suddenly, there was a flash around her, which had first startled her, but then she began to feel very relaxed. A nice, soothing, comfortable feeling filled her body. Then an image flashed into her head, an image of a passion so incredible, so fulfilling, that she almost thought she were dreaming. At first she tried to deny that she started to feel this warm, deep feeling inside, because she was afraid to feel that good. But the more she allowed herself to feel that warmth increase, the stronger it became. The more she wanted this to continue. Then she started to hear this voice inside her mind, and the more she allowed herself to listen to this voice, the more it relaxed her, the more it warmed her, the more it caused her to listen intently to what's said. And the voice began to change. It started to sound like her own voice, and poof. And the voice said to her, focus on what's in front of you, and you will discover which you desire. Then poof, the voice was gone, leaving her to understand what was said. She put her hand to her chest to settle her breathing and felt something around her neck. She pulled forward and saw that where this once was nothing, there was a beautiful necklace with the color of stone, with the color of her stone, colored with a colored stone. Okay. She was, of course, confused at first, But then she recalled the voice that she had heard, and it said to her, "Focus on this. Focus on this." Point to yourself here. Focus on this right in front of you, and you will find what you desire. Now it all becomes clear. She has the necklace, and somehow it will give her what she desires, without even fully understanding what is happening. The decision is made to pursue. The decision is made to pursue this, to have what is desired deep down inside. She said to herself, "No matter what anyone else says to you, this is what you want. This is what you want. This is what you deserve. And you're going to do it all for your own reasons." The next day she went in to buy some things and was amazed by what happened. Upon entering the market, stay quiet and wait for her to say something. Upon entering the market, she saw this man. She felt a tingle. Give me your hand. A tingle like this. A warmth, a very strong warmth that ran, slowly moved finger up the arm, all the way up her body. The man's eyes caught her eyes, and they stared for several moments. That warm, deep feeling inside began to get stronger and stronger. And as the man approached her, she started to feel desire forming deep inside of her. Right in here. Touch solar plexus. It was like an energy had formed around them, like a soft private bubble, surrounding them from the rest of the world. In this moment, only these two people existed. He smiled and said not a single word, instead kissed her lips softly. She closed her eyes and took in the moment. At last, she had found the man who would make her feel alive again. The man pulled back to look her in the eyes and whispered softly, "What can I do? What can I say to make you mine? But if only for a night." She thought about what she wanted and asked herself, what do you want deep down inside of you? What's missing from your life right now that you want from this man? And with only a smile, she took his hand and led him out of the market. They talked for hours, shared insights, opinions, and dreams and desires. They simply fell into each other's arms and made love for the night. It was unlike anything she could imagine. He touched her exactly how she wanted to be touched, made love to her exactly how she wanted to be made love to. And all of this was the result of a chance encounter and a magical necklace. As they held each other later, he complimented her on the necklace. She revealed to him what had happened the previous night on the mountain, and she came to possess the necklace. He kissed her lips, then said, "Every time you become aware of having this necklace, think of me. And every time you touch this necklace, I will feel your touch upon my face, and I will smile." They parted in the next morning, but made plans to meet again. Sadly, she decided not to meet him after all, for she feared that the magical, wonderful, amazing adventures she had shared with this man would eventually be ruined for one reason or another someday. She instead chose to remember forever that one perfect night with this one perfect man. She thought of him often, and his image was never far from her mind. And every day she would touch that necklace, and every day she would feel an incredible warmth, for she knew that somewhere he was smiling. Holy shit, dude! What the fuck, dude? Holy shit, I'm getting fucking chills all over my body. What the fuck, dude? That was a fucking powerful story. Holy shit. And I don't know what happened, but 4 girls messaged me. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me see what this girl said. She said, "Ah, thank you." So she tried to put me in a nice guy frame. "Oh, thank you, I appreciate that." Don't thank me yet, Skylar. Thank me after you experience what I have planned for us. Thank me yet. Thank me yet, Skylar. Feel free to think. Alright. I'm gonna take pictures of the snaps on this phone. show you guys too. No, you want me to tell you the punishments so that you can get yourself turned on. Say yes, sir, and I will think about it. Okay. So I got Hinge working on my phone again, but I have to be very PC, and it's not working as well as when I sexualize because I don't want to get banned. And I did say submissive a couple times, and girls took that offensively, so it's fucking ridiculous. Bumble notification. Let's see what's up. The fuck? Was it like a notification of someone liking me? Whatever. Okay. There's this story that I want to read, and I was debating reading it, to be honest. There's this story that I want to read, and I was debating reading it, to be honest. I'm debating reading this. There's this story that I want to read, but I'm debating reading it. There's this story that I want to read, but I'm debating reading it. There's this story that I want to read, but I'm debating reading it. No, it's uncertainty. There's this story that... Okay, so there's this story that I want to read. I just have to preface this with the fact that this story will make you feel something, and it might... Okay. Alright, so there's this story that I really want to read. But I have to preface it. Before I read this story, just understand, it's going to make you feel something. Alright, so there's this story that I really want to read. But I have to preface it. Before I read this story, just understand, it's going to make you feel something. Alright, so there's this story that I really want to read. But I have to preface it. Before I read this story, just understand, it's going to make you feel something. Alright, so there's this story that I want to read. Alright, so there's this story. Alright, so there's this story that I want to read. But before I do, I have to preface it by saying, this story will make you feel something, okay? Alright, so there's this story that I want to read. But before I do, I have to preface it by saying, this story will make you feel something, okay? I love it with my messy hair and shit, looking down at the camera, looking down, like, because I'm talking to girls on the Snapchat, right? So I'm looking down at them. Yeah. Alright, so there's this story that I want to read. But before I do, I have to preface it by saying, this story will make you feel something, okay? Alright. Now, I'm not going to tell you why I wrote this story or how I'm not gonna like claim the story. Also in the story, oh, in the dream, there was a story. There was a I don't know, but I've no 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 I've always had the gift of premonition. In the dream, there was a story you that about you finding losing faith in love, but somehow you stumbled back upon it because you found a magical necklace. No, I'm not gonna say story. In the dream was also about you losing faith in love, but somehow you stumbled back upon it because you found a magical necklace. I'm putting this on Tinder right now. The necklace you were wearing in the dream is the same one you were wearing in your second picture. The next picture reminds me of the one you are wearing in your second picture. But the story is kind of sad. But the story is beautiful, yet kind of sad. I don't know. But the dream was beautiful, yet kind of sad. Sent. I've always had the gift of premonition. The dream was also about losing faith in love, about you losing faith in love, but somehow you stumbled back upon it because you found a magical necklace. The necklace you were wearing in the dream reminds me of the one you're wearing in your second picture. The dream was beautiful, yet kind of sad. I'm trying to bait her into it. The story is from a dream, okay? And it was a beautiful dream, but it is kind of sad, so I just have to let you know. The story is from a dream, okay? And it was a beautiful dream, but it is kind of sad, so I just have to let you know. All right. So I wrote it out. I'm just gonna be like, so I wrote it out. I'm gonna be like, I wrote it out from a dream. It depends if you're shy or not. Because if I had you in front of me right here, you wouldn't be playing any more little games. All right. All right. Should I just open loop them, or should I actually drop the story? It's kind of long. I'm fucking doing it, dude. I don't care. It's a test. I gotta do the test. Okay. All right. So I wrote it out. So I'm gonna read it. Okay. So there was a woman, and she was growing apart from her lover. She was losing faith in love. One night she was out walking up in the mountains near her home. See, I don't want to fucking make these girls fall in love with me. Do I? Do I want to make them horny? Fuck. Fuck. I might just open loop them, to be honest.
All right, so there's this story that I want to read. But before I do, I have to preface it by saying this story will make you feel something, okay? This story is from a dream, okay? And it was a beautiful dream, but it is kind of sad, so I just have to let you know.
Yo. Oh, shit, dude. What does this mean? Helping people with their texts. It's amazing to finally be on the same page. Yeah, if you guys want help with any texts or anything like that, just let me know. I'm still doing one-on-one coaching right now. And I'm still working on a course. And then the course, um, after I launch the course, I'm not going to do one-on-one coaching anymore because I'm just going to sell the course. Anyways, a gentleman holds your hand and opens the door for you. A man gives you a massage and passionate cuddles. Your romantically dominant soulmate does both. Both is ideal. When you say dominate, I automatically think sexual. It's amazing to finally be on the same page. It's so rare to find both romantic, though much less both. My expectations aren't very high, as you see. It's time we change that. We'll see. She said, we'll see. What does this mean? We'll see. Yeah, unless you're too shy to pick a time that works for you. Shit. Okay. Let me just see if there's a horny pattern in here. At least we can be friends pattern. Hold on. I don't like that pattern. Sex pattern. Anyways, so I was watching Discovery Channel last night, and there was an interview. They were interviewing people. That's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Blowjob pattern. Ask her anything she really likes to eat. Describe the sensation of eating that food and amplify. Link it to your dick using a dick point. Okay. Hey, Alicia, what do you love to eat? Something that just really makes you salivate by thinking of it. Oh, I love ripe mangoes from Hawaii, strawberries from Ohio. Oh, yes. Ripe mangoes, huh? That's yummy. I don't know if you can imagine sucking into one of those delicious sweet mangoes right now. Can you taste the sweetness of that mango? Swishing it inside. I bet if there was a mango here now, you'd want it in your mouth. Point to your dick. But you'd want it in your mouth. So you could do this as a joke to fuck with girls. They're gonna know what you're doing. Ripe mangoes, huh? That's fucking yummy. Yeah, I hate you right now. You're fucking making me so hungry. I don't know if you can imagine just sucking. Imagine just sucking into one of those delicious mangoes right now. Can you taste that sweetness of that mango in your fucking mouth? Swishing it inside your mouth. So tasty. Doesn't that give you lots of pleasure and happiness? Happiness. Happiness. Just thinking about that. I bet if there was a mango here right now, you'd want it in your mouth, huh? Yeah, this pattern. So it's like, oh yeah, mango, huh? I bet you'd want a mango in your mouth right now, huh? That's so good. Hey, what's your favorite? Let's just talk about. So you can be like sexualizing on a girl, and then you'd be like, hey, let's just talk about the weather. Let's just do like normal talk. Like, no, let's just talk about like food. Like, what's your favorite fruit? Mango. Oh, I fucking love mangoes. Juicy, sweet mangoes. Imagine having one right now. Imagine biting into one right now, like just swishing it around in your mouth. I bet you fucking love mangoes in your mouth, don't you? That's fucking good. That's so good. That's so good. All right. That's so good, guys. I have to go pee real quick.
This this story is from a dream. Okay. All right, so there's this story that I want to read. But before I do, I have to preface it by saying this story will make you feel something, okay? All right.
My deep ass fucking sexy voice. All right, so here's the blowjob pattern. I was sitting there thinking about taking a vacation. If you could imagine your ideal vacation spot, where would you like to be? I think it's so interesting how people connect their hopes and their desires and their daydreams, right? I was reading this article the other day about compulsions, and it got me thinking about the difference between compulsions and anticipation. I mean, have you ever come home from a hard day of work and the boss was a jerk and you kept piling papers up on your desk, and it's like all you can think of is dropping your clothes and getting into that steamy hot bath or shower. It's like before you even step in, you can already feel that heat working its way through every muscle in your body. And it's like all your frustrations just drop away. And you can feel that pleasure of that warmth just shooting through every part of your fucking body. And then there's that moment sliding in where you really let that pleasure take you. And you just feels great, doesn't it? Anticipation. Yeah, well, do you like chocolate? Or is there any food that you see that you absolutely have to have? Have to put it in your mouth. I mean, can you stop and remember a time you actually saw a piece of chocolate and your mouth already is tasting it before you even put it in? And you can already taste that sweetness against your tongue, and you can feel that special rich texture of it against your tongue as well. You know that texture, that really good, that really good chocolate has. And then there's that moment when the first molecule of chocolate actually touches your tongue and you know it's inside your mouth and you just want to keep it there because it's so rich, so good. And there's that extra special warmth when you swallow that sweetness down. And then maybe like sometimes when you meet somebody and you're really attracted to them and you both know that in that moment just before you do it the very first time and you're trembling with anticipation and your heart is pounding because you're thinking about how good it's going to be. It's like every physical moment of that relationship is enfolded and contained or rolled into that first touch of the lips. And there's that excitement with that soft contact of the lips, but you don't even know if you're touching or not, but then oh man, it's like a jolt of electricity goes through you. See, what I think happens is the conclusion the mind goes down into the subconscious and brings up all these thoughts, images, desires, and fantasies. And you may think those thoughts are above me, but really I think they're below me. Because you're coming from a much deeper part of your mind, aren't you? Damn. I like that part. Skylar smiled. She just put a smiley. She put a smiley to that. But if you're too shy, I'll completely understand. But if you're too shy, I completely understand. Sometimes you meet someone and you're really attracted to them, and you both know that there's a moment when your eyes lock, and it's that special look just before you kiss, just before you do it the first time, and you're trembling with anticipation and your heart is pounding because you're thinking about how good it's going to be. It's like every physical moment of that relationship unfolded and contained or rolled into that first touch of the lips and excitement where you don't even know if you're touching. It's like a jolt of elasticity. I like that. Wait, I like that. When was the last time you met someone and were really attracted to them, and you both knew it, and there, I like that. Women, man, women. All right. Okay. All right. I'm actually going to stop this video now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe.